Anybody else want to join? We got room.
What probably no one knows is either yesterday or today is Jason Mew's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, who else has questions? Raise your hand. Oh, come on.
All right, we're leaving.
Right here.
It's a question for Derek. I've heard that they're doing...
I did the goddamn movie too, you know. Jesus Christ almighty, enough with Derek. I'm sick of this shit.
Where would they have been without
Look, I told the guy everything he knows, for Christ's sake, you know?
Babies are born without a mother, and I'm the mother.
Oh, that Kane Hodder.
That was improv, right? Improv. Oh, yeah.
Phil admit that one up too.
Oh, Warren, oh, that's so boring.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
I've heard that they're going to make a sequel to Your Friday the 13th. Have they asked you yet to come back to reprise the role of Jason?
This is I've talked to the producers. This is what's going on with the sequel for Friday. The writers are writing it right now, and it's not officially greenlit, so they can't offer any roles. I do have a second picture option with Platinum Dunes, and I do know they like me, but they haven't.
Yeah, they told me that too. That was 28 fucking years ago. I'm still waiting for the money.
We all.
Oh no, we're just waiting to see it. Nothing's greenlit yet. We'll see.
Okay, over here, someone had their hand raised. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, our Jason all the way over to the...
Warrington.
Where's the beer?
Oh, man, it's getting bad now.
Jason had the short end of the stick.
Steve Dash, goddammit. Don't you know my name?
The only Jason that had to wear that sack over his face. How's that?
Look at him.
What did it feel like? Nothing like they know, because they wore a friggin' mask. It was different, and I had to get used to it, and it was one eye, and I had to work with the eye, and that's the deal. And these guys told me if I went on about it, they were going to kill me, so I can't say it. I was already warned.
Share the microphone.
There's actually another Jason that's used to having sacks on his face. Jason, what do you feel about that?
I enjoy it very much.
You know, may I speak as the mother? You know, it's very interesting because I did #1. And of course, Jason didn't exist in #1.
You want pee-pee?
I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. All I can say is that I have a little boy that drowned at the bottom of the lake. And that's why. Yes, are you going someplace?
I'm going to go eat.
Oh, marvelous. Okay.
I don't want to drown in the lake.
Oh. You didn't exist.
Nice having you.
But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for being whatever Jasons are. Because I don't acknowledge any of them, to tell you the truth. I'm saying that I never would have done what I did unless that little boy had drowned in the lake. Because I went to work in a summer camp, because I have a whole background of why the woman is the way she is. She was like 15 years old. She became pregnant in high school. And in those days, nobody did, because I'm talking about my time, in 1944 and all that. I'm 83 now. So I go way, way back when we just didn't fuck around, you know. Or if we didn't talk about it. And then all these babies or whatever things happen. But all I can say is that I've been attributed to being the mother of all of these men, and all I know about is that there's a little boy that was at the bottom of the lake, and that's why I decided to not open summer camps anymore. Why should any of them, the children, be, submitted to this terrible, terrible thing that happened to my little boy? So all these men are absolutely handsome and wonderful, and I think it was so lovely they came from my womb. But I love them anyway.
That's why we do it now.
What? I'm sorry, what are you saying? Honey, you can buy me a beer or whatever. I'm what you call a flexible mama.
Go ahead.
How does it feel to don the mask, the hockey mask for the first time?
I'm sorry? Is somebody speaking to
You're
me?
going to get tougher, Richard.
It was actually, it all happened by accident, believe it or not. And a lot of people don't really know the story. But the original mask was made by
Don't
Stan
slot
Winston.
that shit. Don't slot that shit.
And halfway through the movie, they didn't like the Stan Winston mask. And 3 guys were Detroit Islander hockey fans, so they decided to cover it with a hockey mask. And that's how it basically came about. But if I had known then what I know now, it probably would have been a different story.
Like what? Tell the different story, no, seriously.
I'm perplexed too. What the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. Over here.
See, I'm telling you, they don't exist. You all think these are my sons. Forget it. They're lovely, and they're handsome, and I would give, great recognition to them. What?
What color was the original mask on the front?
Oh, what color was the mask? Okay, that's a great question.
Because it looks like a different color in every scene.
No, it's not. It's the same color all the way through.
Okay.
Bad technical.
In fact, the original mask is still hanging up in the room next door.
Okay. It's kind of tannish or yellowish?
It's tannish.
It's tannish, okay.
Tannish is Spanish and elsewise.
Right here.
Sort of a two-sided question. First to Betsy, and then to everybody. I mean, you made the first one, and I know you never would have expected it would have become the hit.
I thought it was a piece of shit. I did it to buy a car.
And you were in part 2 against your will.
My part 2 was something I did. They made another head of me, and I maybe did a couple of voiceovers, and that was it. And I did it because Stephen Miller was our assistant he was the AD to the director on the show, and I did it as a favor because I never thought any of this would exist.
But as it's become your most famous role, for better or worse.
You bet your sweet ass.
2 questions. How come they haven't asked you to come back? And if
They have.
They have?
They've asked me to come back 4 or 5 times, and I won't do it. I mean, the last one was with Freddie, and I have nothing against Freddie. He's a dear man. And we finally met and all of that. But they're saying to me, well, I mean, how do you justify yourself with all of that? Be back there with Freddie, and all of that. And I thought, and with one line, I told you, or didn't I ask you to kill all those people? What the fuck is that? I'm an actress. I'm going to say one line and be in the movie, what, to get some residuals? No, I have integrity.
At least you had a line.